It's never been easier to add some more digital real estate to your workspace, so we actually have a portable monitor here that's powered by USB Type-C for both video, audio, as well as power. Of course, you could also use this with any HDMI device, you just have to have an external power source. It features an aluminum alloy body with 1080p Full HD resolution, so you're gonna get some crystal clear video clarity. The packaging is simple but looks nice, not much to see, although you can see exactly what it's gonna look like on your desk. Ooh yeah, I like the way that felt. Inside the box we have a user guide. Ooh, we got the monitor here wrapped up. I can feel that nice soft leather smart case. We have a USB-A power adapter, an HDMI to mini HDMI cable, another little guide, a USB-C to USB Type-C cable that can be used to work a lot of magic if you have the right port, a little drawstring bag that contains a monitor stand. That's actually pretty nice. This is the first time I've seen one of these come with a monitor like this. And then we have the monitor itself. Oh, this case is very soft. It feels good. This is a magnetic smart case, so it is attached magnetically, and you can also use it to stand up at 2 different inclines. Simple. Or lay it flat down like this if you so choose. Ooh, the screen's looking nice. So we are looking at a 15.6 inch 16:9 aspect ratio display in Full HD 1080p. Got a nice aluminum build here, looking nice with that nice brushed metal look. We can easily detach it from the magnetic smart case. Take the display off by itself. Ooh, it feels nice and cold to the touch. Nice metal back all around. Over on the back we have some light branding, as well as speakers on both sides for stereo audio. We have some mounting points if you want to mount this to a wall or a monitor stand. Over on the right side we have the mini HDMI port along with 2 Type-C ports, one for power and one for data. Then over on the left side we have the power button along with the volume rocker that can also be used for settings, as well as a 3.5mm headset jack. And of course, if you want to put this back on the smart case, just do it like that. It immediately latches on super strong with that magnet, and then you're good to go. You can easily fold it up and be on your way. Now I really want to try out this stand, so it looks like it pops open like so, and then prop it up like so. No, I don't think so. Maybe? I don't know, I'm never gonna use this anyways, whatever. That's what we got this for, all in one. Bam, just like that, prop it up. We're good to go. Simple and easy. All right, so next we're gonna get this plugged in my MacBook. All we have to do is use this one USB Type-C cable because the MacBook has full functioning Thunderbolt 3 USB-C ports. Put in the USB-C port on the monitor, and just like that, we're booted up. Look at that, simple. Okay, we're using this toggle on the side to increase the brightness. We're maxed out. You know what? Doesn't look too shabby. We also do have an LED indicator light on the left side. So of course with external monitors you have a couple different options. You can either mirror your current display, extend your current display, or have 2 completely separate displays. It's up to you. Right now we have 2 separate displays, but I want to actually mirror it so we can actually do some comparing and contrasting. Let's also increase the volume up to 100. You can also choose to rotate it if you want it to be vertical, upside down, or whatever you want. It's up to you. So let's go vertical real quick. So a vertical display is going to be great if you're looking at web pages or maybe if you're coding, so that way you have a long vertical display. And even if you want to plug in your smartphone and have the same aspect ratio. But for right now, we're just going to need it standard, back to the way it was. Just like that. Now the quality of this, actually not bad. Definitely looks like 1080p for sure. You can take a quick look for yourself. Obviously you will be able to see the pixels if you're up close, but from a regular viewing distance it looks very good. And now of course we're going to mirror the displays, that way I can see how well it reproduces color compared to the MacBook display. Okay, so right now we have the same display on both. It's actually looking pretty good. Obviously the MacBook has higher resolution, and we do have some more settings to go through. We have brightness and contrast, we have eco mode, we can go standard, game, movie, text, FPS, RTS, and standard. We have DCR, we can turn that on and off. We have sharpness, we don't need any of that. We can position the screen and make sure it's within the borders. We have color temperature, we're on warm right now. We can go to cool and user. I'd probably stay on user. I don't want it to be too warm or too cool. All right, so now that we got it set up, let's take a look at how well it compares. Let's get the brightness up on the Mac. You know, the colors are a bit deeper and darker and richer on the MacBook, and on here it is a bit more washed out, but I do have the brightness all the way up. I'm not sure what happened here, but it won't let me access the brightness settings anymore. Here, let me plug it out and plug it back in real quick. Okay, now we got it back. I'm not sure what happened there, but I didn't like that. So the brightness is back down. You know what, should we just leave it at default? It actually looks better at default. I don't want to max it out. When you max it out, it does get a bit washed out. So we'll just leave it down for now. Color reproduction's all right, but it looks a bit dull to me. So I want to increase the contrast a bit. I mean, it looks alright, just not as good as the MacBook. I'm not sure if it's a fair comparison at that point. The colors just aren't as vibrant, but the MacBook display is probably on a whole other level, to be honest. The good news is, though, this one is actually looking like it's 1080p. One of the other ones I did last week, that one was like 480p upscaled to 1080p. It looked like crap. This one is actually passable as 1080p. Like you see, that's 1080p right there. So now let's get a video going real quick so we can test out the audio as well as how good videos look on the display.
Back here with another video.
The video definitely looks good. It's definitely HD for sure. We could take a look at them side by side. As you can see, the color reproduction looks a bit off, although you could probably adjust it to your liking if you really wanted to. As far as the speakers go,
Also, he doesn't know, but it's time for a makeover.
they're alright. They're good for what they are, you know, an extra pair of speakers, although generally I'm going to be having external speakers or even just using the laptop speakers or some headphones and not actually use the speakers on here, but they're nice to have in case you don't have anything else. All in all, though, we got a nice 1080p external display here. It's looking good. I like the way it feels with all that nice aluminum. One thing I don't like about it, though, is the way you do the settings. You have to use this little knob here. It kind of starts hurting your finger when you're pushing on it a lot to try to change things. But once you have everything set, you shouldn't have to use it too much unless you're adjusting the volume or the brightness. I'm not sure how it keeps switching between them. But let's get it maxed up one more time and play this video side by side with the MacBook maxed out brightness as well. The colors just look a bit off. It looks a bit more yellow on the external monitor. But overall, it's definitely good for a secondary display to have on the hand. You can fold it up, put it in your laptop bag with your laptop, have two displays, watch videos on one, work on the other one, you know, have a Zoom meeting on one, watch movies on the other one and acting like you're paying attention. It's really awesome to have a secondary display on hand at all times. And the quality of this one's actually very good. 1080p, and all you have to do is adjust the colors to your liking and you should be good to go.